Hi, this is Nigel K. from gardeningottawa.org. We create edible gardens for families, schools, and seniors. You can visit us online at gardeningottawa.org. Our purpose is to bring together the community to plant edible organic gardens so that children, families, and seniors have access to nutrient-rich, chemical-free, locally grown food. We host free events open to the public with shared food where you get some exercise and have a wonderful time building edible gardens and food forests. These are the frequently asked questions for the winners of the free garden design and installation. First, who am I? My name is Nigel K, and I'm one of the founders of Permablitz Gardening Ottawa. How do we get started? Well, first, look at your yard and imagine your new edible organic garden. You can look at images online on Google, Pinterest, or check out our website and look at our portfolio for more ideas. You're also welcome to visit any of our demonstration gardens at a local community garden near you. Then, when you're ready, call me, Nigel, at 613-800-3383, or you can email me, Nigel, at gardeningottawa.org. How does the prize work? Well, you've won a free design consultation in the Ottawa area with a certified urban organic gardener or a trusted local master gardener. They will help you design your garden, answer any questions about organic gardening that you may have, and help you pick out the best plants for you. These are the Brewer Park Community Gardens, just outside of Carleton University. How does the prize work? Well, you also won a full day of labor for installation of an edible organic garden. This is up to 10 hours of labor, a $300 value. This can include installing raised beds, digging and moving soil, picking up the materials, planting plants, mulching, weeding, etc. We do all the work for you. Is there a catch or is there extra costs? Well, you have to water the garden. If we install a beautiful, edible, organic garden for you, we ask that you water the garden. Also, the investment to set up the garden for the soil or additional materials like wooden brackets if you want raised beds is not included. We will do all the work finding the best suppliers, picking the best materials, organizing delivery, and installing the whole garden. We'll do all the work for you. However, you have to water the garden, and the initial investment for soil or other materials is not included. These again are the beautiful Brewer Park Community Garden. Does this include plants? Well, yes. There are some organic heirloom tomatoes and some organic seeds that have been donated by local nurseries, plant breeders, and master gardeners on our board of advisors. I also have some really cool kale plants that I'll be giving away to the first few winners. The plants are available on a first come, first served basis. However, if you'd like more plants, we can help you plan, pick them out, and pick up plants for your garden. This is an example of a great garden with a ton of lettuces, edible greens, as well as flowers in the back to attract the pollinators. What is the investment for materials? Well, if you already have really good soil, all you need is a couple bags of composted chicken manure or composted sheep manure to amend the soil to get some more nutrients back in, and then we can start planting. However, if you don't have really good garden soil already, or if you don't have your garden set up yet, you need a cubic yard of some good quality garden soil. We'd recommend the GrowMax garden soil, and the delivery from Greeley Sand and Gravel here in Ottawa is $170 including the tax. Now, if you'd like the beautiful raised bed, the cedar raised beds that we have posted on our website, you'll also need the cedar wood and the corner brackets from Lee Valley Tools. So that's an additional $80 if you'd like the cedar raised beds. Now, there's never any markup on materials, And we've reached out to suppliers and spent dozens of hours trying to negotiate deals on your behalf, and we pass those deals directly on to our clients. Examples of quotes for materials for the really nice high quality raised bed gardens and a few other garden types are listed online under gardeningottawa.org. This is an example of a great little raised bed with some lettuces and chives on the left and some lavender on the right. What is involved in claiming the free garden? First, set up a time for a design consultation by calling 613-800-3383 or email nigel@gardeningottawa.org. Look at the investment for soil and materials and decide if you want us to install the garden for you or if you'd like to do it yourself. Then set up a date for your garden to be installed. And finally, place a deposit for materials or order the soil yourself. And here's Nigel planting the demonstration garden, plot number 25 at the Leslie Park Community Gardens. You're welcome to come check out our demonstration garden at the Leslie Park Community Gardens in Nepean. When would you come to build the gardens? Well, immediately after completing the design consultation and receiving the deposit for materials, we come to build the gardens. You can pick the date, but typically we come in the early mornings or late afternoon to skip the hot midday sun. Weekdays and Saturdays, no Sunday installs. Imagine a beautiful new set of cedar raised beds, organic gardens for your family to grow fresh, local produce. How much space do you require? Well, the minimum space that I recommend is 4 feet by 4 feet for one raised bed. More sun is always better, and 6 to 8 hours of full sun is ideal, especially if you're planting tomatoes or peppers. You require a minimum of 4 hours of sun, typically for a great edible organic garden, and the best location is a south-facing location. Finally, you get better deals and you save more money on materials as you increase the size of your garden. The reason that is the greatest investment, the greatest cost in setting up a garden is actually the delivery of the soil. The most important part of starting a new garden is getting the best, highest quality amount of good soil for your garden. Yet the greatest investment, the greatest cost for you is the delivery. So if you get a few more beds, or if you plant some fruit trees, or if you do a slightly bigger project or split on it with a neighbor, you can actually save a lot more money in getting your garden in. Would you like your kids to know how to grow fresh, organic vegetables and herbs? What else is involved? Well, to receive the 100% discount on labor, you agree to 3 things. We ask you for 3 things. Permission to take before and after photos of the garden, a reference or a testimonial after the job is done, give us some feedback on how we did, and a referral to 3 people like you who may have space for a garden. This really helps us so that we don't have to spend all of our time on advertising and selling, and instead we can spend all of our time serving the community and installing these edible organic gardens. At this point, I'd like to say a big thank you to our mentors and advisors. Tom, a wonderful master gardener in the Ottawa area that's provided much of our design advice. Margaret, one of the heads of the Canadian Organic Growers, that hosted an amazing training, a couple week-long sessions to train the next generation of certified urban organic gardeners. Telsing Andrews, a very cool plant breeder from Astor Lane Edibles. I highly recommend checking out Astor Lane Edibles for the wild edibles and lost hidden edible heirloom plants that you can grow in shade and that you can't find in grocery stores. Then there's Guy, one of the masterminds and major forces behind the Brewer Park Gardens. as well as Booth from the Gatineau Makerspace. This is a quick shot of the team at gardeningottawa.org at the Home and Garden Show. I'd like to introduce you to myself on the left. This is Nigel Kay talking today, and we've also just recruited Ross, the VP of Operations, who's planted over 1 million trees. Finally, we have a great board of advisors and a growing team of over 20 volunteers. Thank you for supporting your community. If you'd like to get your edible organic garden, a free design with a master gardener or certified urban organic gardener, as well as a full day of labor, we'll do all the work for you installing your garden. You just pay for the materials or the soil. Please give us a call. We'd love to meet with you and chat further. Call 613-800-3383, or you can email me, Nigel@gardeningottawa.org. Thank you and have a wonderful day.